Sci-Fi story sheet crossed the room slowly, stripped down completely, and gave me that dangerous smile. There was a soft sound in the air, like something alive and waiting. The stars outside the window moved like a slow river. The ship floated near a dark moon, and the light came through the glass in thin blue lines. Laura stood near the edge of the bed, and her hair fell over her shoulder in a soft wave. She did not blink as she looked ahead. The room was quiet, and the sound of her breath was like a slow wind. There was a small light on the wall, blinking in a steady rhythm. It felt like the whole world was holding its breath. Far away from Earth, the crew lived under rules that no one on the ground would understand. The aliens came from a place where light was a color that human eyes could not see. They moved like a shadow and spoke without sound. But they had learned the shape of human faces and the sound of human voices. They learned to smile. Laura had seen many stars in her life, but nothing was like the night when she saw the alien for the first time. It did not walk. It floated. Its body was like water in a silver shell. Its eyes had no color. But when it looked at her, something old woke up inside her chest. Mia was the pilot. She had a calm voice and a sharp gaze. She trusted no one and nothing, but she trusted the sky. She was the first to see the dark shape near the moon. She called the crew. Laura came with quiet steps and felt the cold run through her arms. The alien ship was not metal. It was alive. It breathed. It moved in slow waves like a heart beating in the dark. Mia said no word, but Laura saw the way her hands shook. No one on that ship had seen anything like that before. The airlock opened, and there it was. The alien woman. Not human, but with a form that echoed human shape. Her skin was like soft light, her hair like smoke, her eyes deep and wide. She said no word, but Laura felt a voice in her head. It was not loud. It was soft and low, like a whisper in the dark. The alien told her she had come not to fight, but to choose. Laura did not know what that meant, but something in her bones told her it was true. The crew gathered. Mia stood with her arms crossed. Kevin, the engineer, stayed near the door. He was tall, but quiet. He liked machines more than people. But even he could not look away. The alien woman moved like air. She came close to Laura. Their faces were near. The room grew warm. Laura felt something strange. It was not fear. It was something older, something deep and alive. Days passed. The alien woman stayed on the ship. She did not eat. She did not sleep. She only walked through the halls at night like a soft wind. The crew whispered about her. Some feared her. Some wanted her gone. But Laura felt drawn to her like a tide to the moon. She found herself waking in the dark to see her standing near the window, watching the stars move. One night the alien woman came closer. Laura sat near the bed. The room was soft and dark. The stars were like small fires outside the window. The alien woman moved slow. She stood near Laura and smiled that strange smile. Laura felt the air grow heavy. It was like standing at the edge of something she could not name. The alien woman touched her hand. It was warm like sunlight. But there was something in that touch that made her heart beat fast. The next day, the ship shook. A storm came from the void. A dark wave of energy hit the hull. The alien woman walked to the control room with no fear. Mia shouted orders. Kevin held the wall. Laura felt the floor move under her feet. The alien woman raised her hand, and the storm bent around the ship like wind around a stone. No one spoke. They watched in silence as the dark wave passed and left them whole. After that, the crew saw her in a new way. Not just a stranger. Not just an alien. She was something more. She was power. She was a story older than stars. Laura followed her through the halls like a shadow. The alien woman spoke to her without words. She told her about a war beyond the edges of light. A war that would reach their world soon. She said Laura had been chosen. Laura did not know why, but when she looked in those strange eyes, she felt no fear. The alien woman took her hand and led her to the dark room near the engine. The walls glowed with soft blue lines. The floor pulsed like a heartbeat. The alien woman turned and smiled again. That dangerous smile. The smile that started everything. Laura felt the world slow down. She felt the stars pull close. She felt the sound of her own breath fill the room. They stood there in silence. Two forms. One from Earth, one from far beyond. And the universe waited. Laura knew nothing would ever be the same. The war was coming. But in that moment, it was only them and the dark moon and the river of stars outside the glass. It was a moment made of quiet fire, a moment that would last inside her forever. The alien woman pressed her forehead to Laura, and light spilled between them like water. Laura felt something pour into her. Not pain, not fear. Something strong. Something that made her blood sing. She saw 1,000 stars fall and rise again. She saw the sky crack and heal. She saw a story that had no end. The crew would never understand what passed in that silent dark. But Laura would carry it. She would carry it beyond moons and suns. She would carry it to the edge of light and back. And when the war came, she would remember the dangerous smile. The smile that changed the stars.